It's Vigor Renomi, back at you again. Alright, so I wanted to talk about something. Now, this something is, it doesn't get talked about because it's like an unspoken thing. It's like an unspoken rule, or, you know, you just learn it from a family member or a father or whatever. But for those who don't have a father out there, you know, for those who grew up with only a mother or whatever, might not know this, you know, and I'm pretty sure nobody told you before, but I'm gonna start out with a little story. So I was working at Key Food, you know, I was working at Key Food, and, you know, I would go and I would say hello to the manager, you know, and the manager was this dude, you know, he was this military guy, you know, he was in the military before and stuff. And I would shake his hands and stuff and sit, buddy. Sit. Good. Down. Good boy. Sorry about that. He can get a little too much sometimes, but he's so cute. But he was this military guy, you know? And I would shake his hand in the morning and stuff. And then one day he just got fed up and he told me, come here. And he told me, this is not how you shake another man's hand. And I felt his hand go loose. He was mimicking my hand, basically. And he was saying, he told me, don't grab another man's hand like it's lint. You know, don't give your hand to another man and not squeeze. You gotta have a little firm grip to it, okay? Don't be too firm, but be a little firm. Because I was giving that spaghetti, that noodle hand, you know, because I didn't know. Nobody taught me, okay? And, you know, I didn't really have a father that told me you gotta shake a man's hand firmly, you know. But from that day on, I would always, you know, firmly grasp another man's hand when I'm shaking it, you know, when I say hello or whatever. And I realized that this, if he didn't tell me that, I would have gone on giving that spaghetti noodle hand, you know, that ladyfinger hands, you know. And I just wanted to share that with you guys. You know, you can tell a lot by another man's handshake, you know. If it's too limp, you could tell he's a little pushover and stuff, and he's a little weak, you know. But you don't want somebody else to think you're weak, right? You don't want to be looked at as less than. The first thing another person does, you know, this is the first contact, you know. This is the first contact that you make with another person, or another man, or another female, or, you know, even ladies. This can go for business and stuff. But you don't want to give those spaghetti noodle hands that make you look like a little wimp, you know. So I thought you guys should know, because I'm pretty sure that there's some guys out there, or some, you know, teenagers or whatever, that don't even know this. It goes unspoken of, okay? It goes unspoken of, and somebody has to say it. Somebody has to say it, okay? Now, if you don't have good grip, you need to go and get yourself one of these right here, okay? Now, this is a gripper, okay? It goes all the way up to 90 pounds, okay? And you could also adjust it. This is the cheapest one. This is the cheapest stuff you could get. It's like $5. But basically, this is how you go about it, okay? You could do 10 sets, like 5 sets each arm, okay? And do like 10 reps. It gets hard, but it's gonna build up those tendons on the hands. It's gonna build up the forearms, okay? So that way, when you do go ahead and give somebody a handshake, the person is not thinking, God damn it, this spaghetti noodle hand. And please, stop having soggy hands. Open your hands up, stop. Stop going like this. Don't hold your hands like this or put them in your pockets. Don't put your hands in your pockets, okay? You want to have your hands out and ready, okay? You don't want to have your hands in your pockets, because if you have your hands in your pockets and something goes down, it's gonna take too long for you to take your hands out, and then, you know. Also, it makes them sweaty and stuff. And when you go and you shake somebody's hand, they don't want to touch your sweat. Now, guess what? If you guys, you know, can't afford this for $5 or whatever, or you want an addition to this, okay? If you guys want an addition to this, you could always get one of these. This is like a stress ball or a therapy ball or whatever, and you could just squeeze it, okay? 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the other hand, okay? You could also make one. You could put some rice and balloons and make one. You see this? It's basically rice and balloons. This is actually harder than this one, okay? And you could gradually build up the strength on your hands, okay? But also, and this one right here. Now this is a resistance band. What you do with this one, you fold it up like this, right? And you go like this, boom, like basically you're drying out clothes, you know? You're rinsing clothes. You go like that, and you keep repeating, and then you do one set, then you switch it, boom, 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 and this hits all over here in the top part, okay? Please, since you know this, okay? Tell somebody. You ever encounter somebody, or if you have a sibling or whatever, you know, tell them to not get that spaghetti noodle hand, okay? Show them the correct way to shake another person's hand, okay? Because it's nasty. It's gross having, you know, meeting somebody, saying hello and stuff, and then grabbing their hand, and it's freaking slimy, and it feels soft and nasty, you know? It feels like you just touched a slug, you know? A little soft slug. So now, since you know, tell somebody else, you know, share it, because it goes unspoken of. And it's like only family members teach this kinds of stuff. And if you don't have a male figure or whatever, or male role model, they're not going to teach you nothing, okay? Unless you learn it in a business class or whatever. But share it, man. Share it, all right? Peace.